stroke is when half of your body, mainly the left side, it becomes debilitated, I think.
Basically, they show signs of not being all completely there, so they can like fall to one side. The speech will alter as well.
I haven't really got much of an understanding of stroke, but I've known that I've had it like in the family. It's happened to someone, so
I don't know anything about strokes.
It's basically, it tends to be a blood clot in the brain, which will affect either left or right hand side, causing your face will start to slant, your arms will go, and the speech goes all slurred.
I don't really know. From what the group have been discussing, I think it's something wrong with the brain or something.
Basically one side just goes all you can't move it at all. It just goes all down like that. Maybe the head tilts. And all this is fine, but all that is just not fine.
To me, I think a stroke it's really related to the brain and the heart because they connect both to each other. So it's inside of the body.
What I think is the blood in the brain gets thickened and they start to become solid, which is blood vessels. And as there is no oxygen supply to the brain cells, they start to die. And the longer you leave it, the more brain cells will die. So you need to act really fast.
What's the cause? I don't actually know, but I'm guessing it's to do with your lifestyle.
I don't actually know, to be fair. I know slightly it's to do with the brain, but the brain controls everything.
I don't know anything about stroke at all, yes.
No.
No.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times on TV, different ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen adverts on TV.
Yeah.
FAST stands for face, arms, speech and time.
Face, arms, speech and time.
The only one I can remember is like speech being slurred.
I think it means the face, the arms, the speech and the time.
Fast. Act fast. If you see any one of these signs, speech slurred, you can't move both arms up in the air, you call 999.
It's face, arms, speech and mouth. I was going to say time. I was actually going to say time. Then you did that. I said speech, but I thought, oh my god, it must be mouth. So I said mouth.
Face. One left side of the face. I'll get. You can move it. Arm. He can't keep his arm up. And speech. They can speak. They can speak properly. And time. Time to call. 999.
Really important because it could happen to anyone and they've got to be aware of it.
Well, obviously we need to try and prevent it as quick as possible, but I don't know, I wouldn't know how to do it or how you should do it, but you just ring 999.
It's very important to understand it, to know what to do like if it was to happen to someone.
It's really important because you can save a lot of people from getting like stroke from the whole body or save half of their lives. That's it.
It's very important because it can kill.
Because in the past I know my grandma died by it, so I think it's obviously a risk if you have it.
I think because the quicker you understand it, the more you can cure it rather than it will affect it more to the body, so you can't do much later in the end.
I think it is really important as this should we say, illness is like really damaging, and if you you can't live it for a while, it needs to be acted really fast to save the person. So I think it's really important that people know and act as fast as they can.
Hi, my name is Rod Thompson. I'm Director of Public Health here in Shropshire County PCT. I'm looking for your help today to try and make a difference to the lives of many people across Shropshire. Around 700 people in our county suffer from a stroke each year. We can make a difference to those people's lives if we act fast. So I'm looking for your help to become fast heroes. You may have seen the campaign on the national TV. FAST is very much what it says. It's fast action to help someone who's suffering an injury to their brain. FAST stands for face, arms, speech and time. The first three are the symptoms of a stroke. If you see a facial weakness and a person loses the power in one side of their face, that's often an early sign of stroke. Similarly, if they lose power in one of their arms, it's also a sign that this individual could be at risk of a stroke. The last one is speech. Often people will have slurred speech. It may sound as if they're drunk. If you see any of those symptoms in a friend or a family member, it's important that you use the time quickly to call for help. Ring 999 to get an ambulance to get them to hospital as quickly as possible. Minutes can make a difference. Far too many people who suffer a stroke wait and come to see their doctor or come to the A&E department too late to make a real difference to their life. If we can get them in the first few hours of a stroke, in less than 3 hours, we can make a huge difference to their lives. And that's where you come in. You might be the person who spots that individual with a problem. You might be the person who's best placed to pick up that phone and make that call of 999 to get that friend or family member to hospital quickly. You can make that difference. So, hope you enjoy the video. Take a look at it a couple of times and make sure you understand what FAST stands for and how you can be a fast hero. Thanks for listening.